What's good, y'all? We still down with the Bears. Yes, it is the bye week, week 9. The Bears just came off a game against the Patriots. Y'all saw my just amazing comeback, ridiculous, mind-blowing, right? It was crazy. So we're 6-2 in first place at the halfway point of the season. You can't really ask for much more than that. Jay Cutler's leading the league in passing yardage. Probably leading the league in interceptions too after that crazy game. Matt Forte's doing his thing. Lamar Houston is right there in the top 5 in sacks. Kyle Fuller's doing his thing with the interceptions just like he is in real life. What's going on? Looks like Madden knows something. Maybe not, but whatever. So during this bye week episode, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just take a look at my roster because it's a little bit different than what the real life roster is. So I'm gonna look. Okay, Cutler is gonna be the quarterback. He is. He's gonna be the quarterback. Forte finds the end zone like crazy, right? Meta, I don't throw it to him much, but he's been blocking pretty decent. Brandon Marshall, Alshon Jeffrey had an amazing game. He had an amazing game, right? We could use a little bit better slide receiver, but Martellus Bennett's been great. Offensive line ain't been too bad. I mean, Cutler drops back. I'm having a pretty decent time. But rolling to his right, trying to tell you, the right tackle, Jordan Mills, I don't know about what you're doing so much. But Lamar Houston starting at one defensive end, Jared Allen starting at the other. Defensive tackles, though. Ego Ferguson had a big game against Miami. But overall, I don't know. Will Sutton played good against the Falcons. But I don't know if we getting what we really need out of that middle. And there's not a lot of options here. So that's something I really got to think about, what I'm going to do here. But you look, Lamar Houston's 6'3", 300 pounds. He can play the defensive tackle. They've actually talked about that in real life, moving Lamar Houston to defensive tackle and going ahead and starting Willie Young to keep getting the pressure because, Willie Young's having a great year. So they talked about that, moving him inside. I'm not opposed to it in real life or potentially in my Bears season, because you see I'm going back and forth here because it's something that I'm really seriously contemplating doing. But then we got to look at our linebacker situation because DJ Williams got hurt. I believe it was the Falcon game on my season. He got hurt. And so we've had to do some things. So I went ahead and made this change. I put Willie Young in at to start at defensive end, and I'm going to move Lamar Houston to the defensive tackle position, let him start with Ego Ferguson. So we'll see. We're going to see how that works. I could have put Trevor Scott up there above Ego Ferguson, but nah. I'm going to let Ego play because Ego played real good, and he had on like Usain Bolt's track shoes or something after that sack and fumble. So see, now with DJ Williams out, we don't technically have a number 1 middle linebacker. Now John Bostic might have to hold that down for right now. He has been since he got hurt. But obviously, out of the linebackers that we have, the experienced Lance Briggs is actually the best. But for now, right at this second, I'm going to put Bostic there. Just kind of move guys up the depth chart. But it's the halfway point of the season. We got to also take a look at what we can do to get better if we take a look at some free agents. That's something else we got to do. But the cornerback situation, if we floated that, the cornerback situation is good. I mean, Tillman Jennings, the man with the big helmet, he's struggling a little bit. But Kyle Fuller coming in at the nickel, not too bad. Free safety, Chris Conte's played great in stretches. Like, he taking out 2 guys and all that, but I don't know. The speed now, awareness ain't there. I'm not sure. Here's another place. Kick returner. We need a dangerous kick returner. Monty Edwards has had some nice returns, but we need somebody that can break it off and go. And I'm thinking of our Monty Edwards may just be a little bit short on the speed side there. Sean Drawn, I don't like as my punt returner. We got to change this stuff. So let's take a look at these free agents, man. Let's see what we can see and see what, if there's anything out here. I'm gonna sign Charles Woodson. Yes, he doesn't play the cover 2, which is what we play, but I'm gonna sign him. He's gonna start. Now look, Marvin Mitchell, I'm signing him too. He's a right outside linebacker. You know what that allows me to do though? That allows me to put him at starting right outside linebacker and then move Lance Briggs to the middle linebacker position. Now, I told you we needed a kick returner. Now, Davis is fast from Arkansas. Antone Smith is fast too. We saw that screen pass he took for a touchdown against the Bears. That was impressive in real life. But he got a 93 speed here. Now, Davis got him about one notch in speed at a 94. And he has a higher overall rating in case he's pressed into action as a backup running back or something. So I'm going to go with Now Smith. Now Smith's now the new kick returner. So when we go back in here for week 10, off the bye week against the Green Bay Packers, we got some new weapons. Y'all like this video, subscribe, follow, and peace.